Are we good? We're good. Hello, hello. Um, so, uh, doing this a little bit differently again. Um, so for anybody who might be watching this after the fact, this is still when I am streaming only on Discord. Uh, Going to be doing that for the next Cassette Beast stream as well. But yeah, that's why things look a little different. Um, but yeah, it also means that we don't have all of our fancy like chat commands and stuff set up. Um, so I will remind anyone who happens to be watching that this game is rated M. It tackles some heavy subject matters. We're about to get pretty deep into some witch politics, apparently. So if anything is a little too much at the moment, feel free to step away. Um, but uh, but yeah. Uh, um, God, I just streaming only on Discord feels so much cozier than streaming on Twitch. Not like that streaming on Twitch is bad, but I feel so much more chill when I'm streaming to Discord. And it makes my entire script go out the window. So you know, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. So yeah, last we left off, well, I think specifically we were in a flashback of some sort, um, but Fortuna's sister Patrice is in fact a witch, and has been helping us help Dahlia build a campaign to get Dahlia elected as the next leader of the coven, and it's like actual politics, like it's wild. So we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely not worried. Definitely not worried. But ugh, I was actually feeling a little bit under the weather earlier. Not bad enough that I can't stream, but I'm going to hope that I can harness all of my voices. Thank you, Juice Box. Please wait here. Emmanuel will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? No, don't worry. You're not dead at all. Shouldn't say a lot more, though. Why not? Ah, protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you are extremely lucky. Eumania is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. He didn't say juice box. She said juice box. This also brings attention to the fact that what people are hearing through Discord audio and things that they will hear through like the OBS recording after the fact are different. There are different like noise cancellation settings, and it's a whole thing. um oh, what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much, but everything is going to be all right. I must go. Just get comfortable. But bye. Oh, I guess we can move around. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Oh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? I don't know, will you? Sounds like your decision. Anything else? We're getting Snoop. Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. How did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. Hope you and Patrice managed to get home okay. This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. A mixture of nature, fate, and possibility? Gravity feels different too, and lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. It's trembling. This isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Hi! Hello! Dear. I love you already. Relax. I'm here to look after you. You were from Earth, right? Oh, things always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconsciousness is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear. Very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes. Congratulations. You ascended. Please, don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. Back to politics. Also, I do appreciate when animations are shown from different perspectives like this. Just it adds some more depth. I'm reminded of, oh no, I'm forgetting the animator. There is a Yume Nikki like fan-made animation that just has like four of the girls just from the game, whose names I forget, just walking together rhythmically to a song, and there is a bit where like one angle is shown from like, you know, a handheld camera and the other is shown from a different angle, and I just think that's really charming. Anyway, ready to take over the universe? Also, what do you mean 32 cycles left? You can't put a time limit on me. Commander Patrice, what's the situation? Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. How are you feeling, Dahlia? About to explode? I've got too much pent-up energy. Just set some objectives for me and I will obliterate them. Metaphorically, I hope. Metaphorically, meaning mainly, yes, but I'm ready to take on a dozen demons if necessary, too. Good to know. Let's get to work then. We're gonna check the vibe of the Coven first. Program has already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap the mind of the Coven with a dream ball. The dream ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Whoa, spreadsheet sorcery. That's some high-level magic. Also, yay! This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. I'm glad that we're in a slight lead already. Love that. Every action we perform, and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Coven's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. Absolutely. I've been preparing myself for the race by doing some reading about the history of the Coven and the different factions. I'm not just muscle. You started in third. I mean, you did kind of run as a spoiler vote for maybe not a spoiler vote, but I feel like you probably took some of Dahlia's voters. Oh, Dahlia was still in first. Huh. That's good. Fortuna, as the oracle of the team, you'd better take responsibility and do some studying too. Luckily for you, as the founder of the Cosmic Gazette, I know a fair amount about the idiosyncrasies of our coven. I wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have time to go and do some studying. We like studying. We're all about that knowledge. Whoa, thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we're going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all. So you are going to be in charge of team management from this point on. Shouldn't it be someone more prepared than me? I did sort of accidentally threaten our opponents. We're all going to be busy heading out for events, gathering support, or whatever is needed. We need someone tracking all of our efforts and assigning tasks so we can better focus on our mission without worrying about schedules. You are extremely intelligent and have sharp instincts. I have zero doubts that you'll do an excellent job. You got this, Fortuna. Okay, sure, I'm ready. Whatever it takes. You just keep track of the vote intention and try to redirect our efforts toward increasing our vote count, as in promoting some points of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, or even harvesting energy from your deck should be necessary for any reason. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework. Do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Patrice! What? It works. Trust me. Oh, he's so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? Let's get out there already! Oh, almost forgot. Got something for you, Fortuna. Remember those articles on the Cosmic Gazette you dislike so much? Like 12 objects of power that'll make your life easier? Well, as it happens, number 5 will shock you. Here. The root of a plum. Swallow it and it'll increase your powers of persuasion. Oh, wow. Thank you, Patrice. It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower atom by atom. It'll also siphon away your self-doubt. It'd be way more effective if you ran for leader yourself. I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that you decided to play a supporting role given your true nature. You know, that's fair, but... Here we go. What true nature? You've always relied only on yourself. It's quite unlike you, that's what I'm saying. I've already had this conversation. You're right. Better focus on helpful things. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, tasks. I'd like you to... Well, I don't seem to be able to check our programs yet, so... I think looking for allies is probably our best bet to start out. Because the way that Dahlia wins is through a wide-reaching network. So... Yes! Allies will always make you stronger. I'll go out and see what I can bring to the table. Bye! Okay, so, among novices, we are obviously the frontrunner. Among producers, Jasmine is the frontrunner. We're actually in last. Producers being like, what, the I guess the people who will be producing the most mana for the coven, but with jobs. Warriors, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Explorers are strongly Dahlia favored. Academics, huh? Bet you can read the breakdown of what each part of the coven entails. Okay. Well, academics and producers make up the largest sections. And they're also the ones that we have the least sway over. So I feel like we could probably sway some academics with like, hey, there'll be less restrictions on what you want to study. Doop, 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 doop. What to do? Yep. Demographics analysis. Let's go! See what Patrice prepared for me. Demographic novices. The freshly ascended witches in training that still haven't found their calling. But bear in mind how time works in this more immortal society. Some novices find their place in the first few years, but others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide. The novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. Academics, which is so absorbed with the mysteries of this cosmos that they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They're one of the most, if not the most, prestigious demographics, since they're constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count on them as the biggest elder representation of this race. In fact, Pressa is one of them, so she may have a slight advantage on this front. Academics like quiet, control, respect, protocol. They're pretty well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. Damn it! Demographic. Producers. These witches have a penchant for milking the cosmos. Be it gardening, mining, sewing, or distilling dark matter, you name it, they pride themselves on providing. Without them, we'd all lose many comforts, to be honest. Because milking? Thank you for Harvest Cow Animated. Producers and academics have an almost symbiotic relationship. Producers fund academics' endless research, and in exchange, they reap the latest techniques for furthering our exploitation of the universe. Jasmine is one of them, so she'll have the upper hand with this demographic. Strategy guide. They've historically felt underappreciated and overworked. To cater to them, increase their quality of life and relevance. Quality of life and relevance. So, I guess they might be the most against the magical tax, because I'm already providing so much for the coven. Why is more being taken from me? Warriors, hunters, guardians, soldiers, specialize in all kinds of combat and cosmic warfare. They keep us safe, provide rare materials from demons and other dangerous beings, and they also craft weapons. It's the hardest group to belong to, as it's a very demanding occupation. We barely count a dozen in our coven. Dolly is one of them, and I'm sure she'll have their undying support no matter what. Strategy guide. Warriors are extremely loyal, so unless something exceptional happens, they're going to be on Dahlia's side. Explorers. These witches continuously chart this cosmos. Explorers scout new locations, discover new sources of energy and materials, and keep us informed of the latest events around every galaxy. They're usually too busy to mess with politics, so anything goes for them as long as it doesn't hinder their endeavors. They're pretty easy. Throw them a bone here and there, they'll support us. Well, the same goes for the other parties, too. Oracles. Shouldn't have to tell you about the oracles, since they're your lot. They also happen to be the most reclusive of all witches, so you're not really a community, per se. Oracles are the least abundant facts in our coven, since one can't choose to be an oracle. The only way in is for the cosmos to choose you to become one. Oracles, with their premonitions and hunches, usually play a supportive role, counseling any witches at a crossroads. In reality, what you are is the Sisterhood's therapists. Strategy guide, this demographic's unpredictable. I don't know if it's worth investing time in catering to oracles. Though if you do, I bet you could sway them easily just out of sympathy. Yay! Okay. Oh, I guess we can talk to her as well. Their achievements tied to reading all of the things? Damn. I'd like you to... Might be close to the interactive fiction one. Those take forever, though. Challenge and which problem should we challenge? I mean, Jasmine's, I think. Specifically, let's go after this point of Jasmine's program. One or two of them are like one choice long. Okay. So... I mean, so we're trying to weaken her base, right? So all the ones that I want to undermine are ones that are just going to strengthen our own base. And maybe that's not the right way to think of this. Maybe we should just double down on those that are already friendly to us, but... I think we could probably get her on keeping Forbidden Arts banned, though. Gotcha. I'm on it. Oh, we have a visitor. Good strategy is just talking to everyone and finding allies. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. Also, we're pretty low on energy, so I'm not going to make anything else.
Witch Fortuna, I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I'm interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Capressa the Historian Witch.
Leaves? Leaves.
Hello. I am Capressa. Nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic.
Why me? I'm not the one running.
Oh, I know, but you are one of the major players in these elections. A driving force, as Adana would put it. Adana often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to feel about that.
That makes two of us. The main reason I decided to pay you a visit.
To keep me in check?
To form my own judgment.
You should fear me too now. Promise I carry the best of intentions.
There's a certain aura around me around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants are more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now I see that Ardana's fear was unfounded, product of her decaying mind.
Damn.
Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race.
Why? I'll humor you this moment. Like this once. Why?
You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Aidana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things such as the need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws.
Okay, you're a psychopath. Without feelings, can you truly care for your peers?
There are many beings in this universe that are better suited to leadership than your kind precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, my intelligy is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just a part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper.
The ones that do are fucking sick, though.
That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are devourer of worlds, and we the plants are their healers. I'm going to take care of you, no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader?
Well... This feels like a trick question. Most important quality. I feel like selflessness is probably the answer that I would go with. Because in whatever your goal is as a leader, you should be responsible to the people who are not you, the people who are following you. So, and I mean, I guess that could be called integrity as well, but I'm gonna say selflessness. Selflessness.
Exactly. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship. The list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existences.
Are you implying that humans should never lead?
When avoidable, yes. On Earth, they don't have much choice, with all sentient life being underdeveloped besides them. But here, we have gods, we have dear folk, you have me.
What if I don't want to be ruled? What if I don't agree with what allegedly superior beings have devised for me? I want to create a world closer to my vision.
Isn't that egotistical?
Not really. I'm genuinely trying to do what's best. Just best for all perspectives.
How naive. Wishing to be right doesn't make it so.
Probably. Right at the end, all boils down to what each of us wants.
You may be right about that.
Listen, Capressa. What's this buried emotion?
What's the matter?
Oh, okay, this is a little too juicy to not bring up, even though it's super rude. I know you're in love with Adana.
That is nonsense.
Doesn't that conflict with the selflessness you were talking about? It sounds like a liability for the kind of leadership you're proposing.
I'm just aware of how big a loss it is for our coven that Adana died. Maybe you are mistaking that for love.
No, you love her. Romantically. She gave me her eyes. I can see through you. Oh, wow. That's why your program includes keeping her corpse intact.
Please, don't say anything. I'm trying to purge this emotion from myself, but I haven't worked out how to. This has nothing to do with the race. Please, keep it between us.
If you say Dahlia is your favorite rival,
Now,
I'll respect your privacy. I've respected the privacy of my other confidants. I'm going to respect yours.
thank you, Fortuna. Your sympathy won't be forgotten. I think it's time for me to leave now.
Wait, would you like me to read your fortune?
Would you do that for an opponent?
Of course, my priority is to help the coven.
Very well. Let's see what fortune has in store for me.
Tell me what it is you wish to ask the cards.
There's only one thing on my mind. Something really dear to me. Will I be able to safeguard Adana's legacy? Of all the eras I've lived through, Adana's has been the most peaceful and prosperous.
At the expense of some of her sisters, but sure.
Please, don't poison the reading with your resentment. That's improper of an oracle.
You're right. I'll focus on your honest will. Think about Adana while I shuffle my deck. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Okay, so many witches will follow Adana's philosophy even if it's not the official rule anymore. However, you'll pay a high price to keep her legacy alive. The Coven will respect Adana's contributions, but as time passes, it'll inevitably progress towards new ideas. No, the pressure of this race will become so unbearable that you'll lose your mind. Nothing will matter after that. God damn! You will steal one of Adana's masks and drop out of the race. You will leave the Coven and start a cult to follow the mask's whispers. What? What the fuck? That's so much. Okay, I'm being pragmatic about this though, and saying that she's acting as more of a spoiler for Jasmine than for us. So, as much as I love that option, I think, Well, don't tell me that. I'm still going to go with sort of what my intuition is telling me. I mean, what I want to say as a progressive is that Adana will be, you know, respected, but her ideas will be grown past. Frank, I didn't mean it like that. It's fine. But I think it's probably fair that even with our victory, there will be a place for, you know, more old heads and people who find value in the god's judgment. I'm also kind of just interested in what the price will be. So, yeah, fuck it. Yes, many witches will follow Adana's philosophy, even if it's not the official rule anymore. However, you will pay a high price to keep her legacy alive.
That's great to know.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you worried about the price?
No, personal price doesn't mean anything to me. All is good. This is great news. Thank you for allowing me to peek into the future, Fortuna. And thanks for having me at your home. Good luck with the race.
Good luck to you too. So we're at 1424. So what do you cost? You do cost 5. 5 to 1. So I could make we could give you some wings. That's pretty hot. Um hmm. So it would need to be only wind or earth. Or air or earth even. Maybe I do like the prairie. Kind of a contrast between brutal penitence and peaceful grasslands. Oh, that's a plane. So my poor guy has been just split apart. Also, 2 sons! Never talk to me or my son ever again. I'm gonna flip you this way. 1 billion cherub attack. Just as you said that, I was thinking, I'm probably gonna shrink him down. Can we... We can. You to the back. Send you to the back. The back, and also the back, as in his back. And weird little babies with weird little baby wings. Weird little baby wings. And they can carry a vial of blood as a treat. Excellent. I love it. Pax vobiscum. The prairie grants a space for meditation, unwavering faith. The aether wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will still stir luck and call for the unexpected. Guide, discovery, leadership, purpose, temptation, predestination, luck. Welcome back, I missed you! I'm back. Perfect blow attacking the point of forbidden arts. Both Compressed and Jasmine lost support from their voters. Academics, explorers, and oracles are interested in making the forbidden arts more accessible. On the other hand, the idea is a bit scary for novices, and producer are definitely too fond of stability. Well, we still securely have novices in our camp, but oh yeah, we've strongly swayed the oracles now. Cool. And we've pretty well swayed the academics as well. That's cool. Cool. I like how this is going. What does harvesting... This is a genuine question. What does harvesting energy do? This gives you more energies to make cards, or... Okay. Well... what would we want to promote? Um... Honestly, maybe we should promote the magical tax. Because it would mean that there's more energy available for large projects, which providers might be in favor of. Yeah? Oh, focus our efforts on. Okay. So you need to promote to a specific group and choose a point to appeal to them. Huh, okay. Oh, it doesn't focus on one of the things? Cool. Cool, actually. Okay, yeah, challenging an opponent's program is what we did. What if we promote ourselves to some... I mean, producers is definitely going to be the group that we struggle the most with. So... Okay, I'll do my best. I'll be back in a few cycles. So I don't know if that'll be a lost cause, but worth a shot. Oh, hello! Let's... I guess we'll talk to the cops first. I'll need Faye as a pick-me-up afterward. Dear Fortuna, I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current election. It may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time for you to visit. Hello again, Fortuna. Thank you so much for coming. What's this about an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a number of weeks. So the Arbitrage Office had to intervene to minimize casualties, and above all, keep contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat no matter what the sculptors offer. If you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there's someone I'd like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me, and by extension, the Arbitrage Office. Maybe you'll be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the Jade Sculptors to save their skin. We need to bring some order into this chaos. Very well. I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be seen as an opportunity. Shouldn't the Arbitrage Office be neutral? Not exactly. We have an objective, and that's for peace within which society. Our policy is to avoid meddling in internal affairs unless they become a threat to the rest of the community, like in this case. When the, shit hits the fan, we do whatever is best to keep the turmoil in check. In this case, we thought that your newfound party is the best suited for this specific issue. I see. I'm giving notice to the office. They'll tell Zira, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay. I can't promise anything, though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there's something your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that'll be all. Something to confess? No way. Protocol. But, I do have something to confess. Not the Arbitrage Office, but to you. We'll keep this out of the book. Your prediction came true. I've fallen in love. That's fantastic. But what about relationships being forbidden in the office? Well, we're keeping it a secret. She's another Arbiter, and we make sure we're assigned to the same missions. I mean, I spent centuries diligently serving the Arbiters. This forbidden adventure is making me feel so alive. And I love her so much. I'm so happy for you. Glad to see you're enjoying the forbiddenness of it all. Yeah, I mean, what a waste of immortality if you don't bend to feeling the rules, am I right? You bet. Anyway, if you don't hear from me again, it's because we've been caught and we eloped. We have an emergency plan ready for the occasion. Looks like you're looking forward to it, even. Maybe. Maybe. Well, I wish you happiness one way or another. Thank you. Take care, Fortuna. And thank you for everything. You too. You're cute. I don't forgive you for killing my almost girlfriend, but... What's up, Dahlia? Hey, I hooked you up with someone that could help us. I'd rather have you handle strategy, so come here. I trust you. Her name is Ranjamari, the Cosmic Poet. She's not from the Coven, but you've probably heard of her. Ranjamari is all the rage throughout the witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on witch culture. Their universe's biggest influencer, Ranjamari, will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture for centuries to come. Heard she already sympathizes with our cause, so if we get her to speak up, we could sweep a lot of votes. Well, fuck yeah. Energy, you say? Just wait, I'll bring you a lot. Guess it's worth stocking up. My dear Montor Fortuna, is it okay to visit, or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hang of my powers now. Maybe there's a way for me to help you? Oh yeah, Faye. Yeah, she's cute. Love you, Faye. Hello. Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah? Yes, some novices helped me find my own garden, and I started working immediately. Actually, according to prediction, maybe inspired by your prediction, I got to develop the truth chili. So fast. Oh, witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. I'm glad you're having fun. And they work, these truth chili? You bet. Got together some novices for an instant game of truth or dare, and things got out of hand pretty quickly. I thought they could be an interesting ingredient to add to these elections. Imagine if every candidate one of these before every debate. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe. Of course, politics may be more complex than just that, but I thought... I mean, it's completely up to you. Do you want me to present this to the elders and use them for the debate? Well, I mean... Dolly is already, like, honest to a fault, so... Hell yeah! I mean, if I am truthful, then yeah, some shit about Apamar is coming out. But hey, Dahlia thinks that honesty is the best policy, so I'm honoring her wishes. And also, I like Faye, and I want her to help. Okay, let's do it. Yes. I just hope this doesn't backfire. Nothing to worry about if you got nothing to hide, right? Right. Next time I go out, I'll present this to the elders and see if we can introduce them to the debates. Okay. Besides that, how are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding cosmos and all that. Well, that's a thing. But I can't help feeling lonely. How so? I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in this coven yet. I'd like to be part of a project or something. I see. That's actually why I'm here. You just tell me frankly if it'd be a bit too much of a nuisance, but I'd like to join your party. Please? I'll do anything, grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. So, will you have me on board? For sure, yeah. Of course, we'd be thrilled to have you. Yes! Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortuna. You won't regret it. I'm gonna do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Recruit the Pepperminter! Hell yeah!
Jasmine is going after academics now. She's outright selling fear about how our system is going to lead to chaos and the degrading of our sisterhood's well-established values. Whatever that means. Thing is that the oldest witches are buying it up. Stay on our toes.
So... Well, the academics are now fully ditching Capressa. So, Jukebox's seat hath been stolen by Zelda? Good, she deserves it. I think we should probably double down on promoting that the coven is like the coven being headed by like 5 of the most of like the most senior members. It's not going to win us back many academics. That is true. But it will win over the novices that we scared away. I think my meeting with the producers was good. They're all too fond of Jasmine, but I still managed to snatch some votes toward our side. Producers are quite interested in the community service thing, by the way. Good move. Well, fuck yeah. Like you to challenge Jasmine's Quorum of Eldest Witches. Gotcha. I'm on it. And you, Faye? Yeah, you're in with the novices, right? Oh, exciting. I'll go and spread the good word, absolutely. Like, I don't totally want to give up the producers or academics, but... And we're not totally giving them up. Anyway, I think I want to talk to these refugees first. Thank you for the attention of the Oracle Witch. Hello, my name is Zira. Me and my group of sisters are fleeing from a conflict in our former coven. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me. My name is Zira. I am a jade sculptor. Welcome, Zira. My name is Fortuna. I'm a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. Oh no, I'll help in any way I can. What do you need? I should first tell you about the nature of this conflict. And for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about our culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the jade sculptors? Not much. Please educate me. With pleasure. Thank you for listening to our story. We, the Jade Sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones. We can ask them what their potential is and carve any of them into magnificent magical tools. The most powerful stone is jade, the cornerstone of our power. We owe all of our might to the pact we sealed with the Jade Monks. You work with men? I thought they weren't able to achieve witchhood. Oh no, the Jade Monks are the 2 largest known jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to our founding members, and they carved them into what they are today. We worship them, and in exchange, they guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a Jade Witch to the Jade Monks, we can be born again, but as a mortal, retaining our memories but not our powers. The reborn must remain there in our temple, to humbly serve the living witches of our coven. It's very interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time to explain it to me. Now that you know how we function, you can understand the root of this conflict. I found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk Waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. But our sisters considered this to be heresy. They claimed that the purity of jade must be preserved, but I suspect they're mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a minority I must say, tried to defend the virtue of imbuing jade with metals, but they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. It sounds awful. That's why we need your help. And I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at the moment, but hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Okay, let's hear it. I researched many covens to see who'd be the best suited to give us asylum, and yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And I happen to know that you are in the middle of some elections too. So, invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we'll all vote for you in the upcoming elections. Wow, that's... We also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for all your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know jade sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in, and we will all be safe. Please, I beg you, protect us, and you will have 10 more votes and more earth energy. Yeah, very well, I accept. By the Jade Monks, is it true? Yes, I can't morally turn you away. Our coven will protect you. Thank you so much. You are saving our lives. We will support you with all our might. Not only with our votes, but also our magic. Whatever we can do for you, we are forever indebted. We only did what was right. Please, here, accept our Jade Earth energy. Thank you so much. How do we proceed now? I can examine your future with my cards. Oh, that'll give me some peace. Yes, it'll be my pleasure then. Alright, let me get my cards. I see 2 major forces at play in this predicament, so I'm going to draw a card for each of them. On one hand, we have you and your sisters, refugees, fleeing from your old coven. And, on the other hand, we have your pursuers. The 4 sisters that are after you, claiming that you are heretics. Please, Jade Monk, show mercy upon us. Focus on your training as a jade sculptor, and on your desires as a witch while I shuffle my deck. You chose to give them rest? They do deserve some rest, but I think that we've been entrusted with this power. We have the responsibility to use it if we can bring some more good to them. Greatly inspired by my talents, you acquire temper and stature in my name to worship my figure and nurture my powers? God, no. Although, god damn it. It might be in our Fortuna's interests. It's super, super conceited. No, I think worship is a little too much. Recognition, yes. Worship, no. That's so silly, though. You will end up founding your own coven that'll surpass the Jade Sculptors. That's not possible. Why not? The Jade Sculptors didn't exist before your ancestors carved the giant jade stones, right? The possibilities are as endless as time for immortal beings such as you and me. You're right. I need to start focusing on what's ahead. And what you foretold is something well worth looking forward to. Thank you. Well, we got a lot of wind going on. Jade sculptures will be deemed a danger to cosmic society and be stopped and dissolved by the arbitrage office. Jade monks that you worship displeased by the atrocities committed by your 4 sisters will turn everyone except you and the ones who fled into jade statues. God damn. Okay. Well, both of these are a lot, but this certainly makes the makes the earlier one easier to accomplish. No, we're against exile, so we are against turning people permanently into statues. Thematically, it's very cool, but no, permanent punishments is not how we're doing things. I mean, both of these are kind of permanent, but anyway, the Jade Sculptors will be deemed a danger to cosmic society and will be stopped and dissolved by the Arbitrage Office. Serves them right. I could cry if I wasn't so utterly exhausted. The idea of being able to exist beyond the Jade Sculptors gives me some solace. Surviving them is not something I would have thought possible a few minutes ago. Thank you. Thank you for looking into our future. Somehow, it is less bleak than I expected. Even if I know there are still many hardships ahead. Also, yeah, we do have just so much Earth energy. I don't know how we're going to use it. We already have a good chunk of Earth cards, so... Thank you, really. For now, I'll focus on showing proper gratitude for you having taken us in. You are saving our lives, in more than one sense. Hope everything works out for you all in the end. Boom! Energy freshly harvested for you, my friend. We have so many people to talk to, but I feel like we're probably going to run out before too long, so... Also, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to break for a second and stand up to get some air flowing. Too much earth energy building up here. Earth and fire energy. Basically, it's warm in here. I don't want to turn on the fan. I should not be sweating in January. I mean, it's more just the spot of the eye void that I'm in that gets sort of stagnant, but it's like 60 there. That's, you know, that's probably fine for January. I think gonna be 70 where you work tomorrow. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Let's look for more allies. Yes, allies always make you stronger. Pshoom! What could we make with all of our earth energy? Home of the Covenant of Jade Sculptures, giant jade monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. Bring the heart of a deceased jade witch back to these waterfalls. She can be born again as immortal, while retaining her memories but not her skills. Yeah, we did get get stuff about that. What earth cards do we have? We do have the Dragon. We do have the Deerfolk Paladin. We could also spend the energy to study. That sounds like that sounds like fun. Ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. Blah 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 blah. Quests and community. Detached from anything familiar, tethered to the unknown. The identity and volition of a group of individuals. And the dragon. Protection and desire. Resistance to change, safeguarding, safekeeping the sacred. And the pain of not having. The anticipation of sweetness. What do you got? Earth. Well, okay, yes, I could have told you that. We could put a dragon in space. Well, selecting scanning spheres doesn't really tell us too much, I guess. I kind of want to make a space dragon. I like the Deerfolk Paladin more, but it doesn't exactly fit space. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, the sheer appeal of Space Dragon just is kind of getting me. Um, um, don't have that many Earth symbols left. Um, it's just incredibly, incredibly earthy. You have arms? You do have little arms. Cool. Okay, well, first of all, we're definitely going to have little dragons hugging these moons. We deserve that. That is what is good for us. How do we want you to squirmy wormy? God, it's like one of the S pieces from Tetris, where it always ends up facing just the wrong way. Shove you to the back. Send you to the back. You can be squirmy wormy off off screen and then come back in over here. I feel like everyone's goal should be to be squirmy wormy off screen. That being said, it doesn't fit that way. So instead we angle it like that, make it a little slimmer. I don't entirely understand the direction these spines are going, but send you to the back. Does that look too awkward? It's probably fine. What if we put you under the tail? Hell yeah, that looks great. Maybe additional coins is a little superfluous, but we can have a clutch of eggs that's being incubated in the sun. It's supposed to be awkward. It is in fact a squirmy wormy, but hell yeah. I don't know if this is going to be an especially friendly card, but Astral Scion. The energy of the star is fierce. Those hated by the dragon will wither away. Symbol for a haughty guardian. The obsidian sledgehammer fixates on offering empowering revelations. Sabotage, adversity, guardian, ego, rejection, bad omen, happiness. So it's a pretty rough card, except for when it's not. I do like how it came out though. Cute. How's it going, Faye? Ah, it was so exciting to have a meeting with all my newbie sisters. I talked to them about how amazing you are and how you helped me and insisted that we must host for your party. I feel it worked really well. They could sense my genuine enthusiasm. Oh my god, there are so many friends now. Okay, so I'd like you to... What did you... Oh, harvesting energy, how exciting. I'll bring lots of it. Thank you, girly. Okay, so... Inside your mind, there's a kaleidoscope reflecting every possible path, and you are the roadkeeper, La Ranja Marie, the cosmic poet. Trina, how come you didn't let your mentor know that you're allowed to receive visits now? Is everything alright? I don't want to be a bother, but I would love to visit you and see how you're doing after 2 centuries of exile. Looking forward to seeing you, Anya! And Junreisha. I'm gonna not let the influencer wait too much. But I am super interested in you, Anya. Oh, well, hello. What a nice home. Did you like the cosmic poem I sent you? Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome. Let it sink in. It'll grow on you. Nice. So... What do I have the pleasure? Shh! Let it sink in. Inside your mind, there's a kaleidoscope. It's still sinking. Oh god, she's a lot. Refracting every possible path. Pay attention. Well... And I'm the roadkeeper? Powerful, huh? Look, I don't want to be rude. I normally enjoy this kind of weird game, but we're a bit swamped at the moment with the coming elections. So, what can I do for you? I want to support your cause! Oh, okay. You're not from Arcana though, right? Why'd you decide to support us? I like your team. I'd like for you to be in power. Thank you. What is it that you find interesting about our program? The vibe. I see. And what were you thinking in terms of support? Why, a cosmic poem, of course. Oh, heard they're all the rage among the younger witches, right? Yes. And soon among every witch once I managed to break through their sour skepticism. Cosmic poetry is not just about the words. They're thought-birthing spells, but they can only penetrate welcoming minds. Oh, okay. So that's why I wasn't doing anything for me, I guess. Unlike traditional art, they need your consent to make an impact. It's the most ethical form of creation. Interesting way of looking at it. I'm with you, Fortuna. Okay, interesting concept. And you're saying that you'd like to compose a cosmic poem to boost our campaign? That's it! I would only require 5 units of every element. 5 of fire, 5 of water, 5 of air, and 5 of earth. The optics of buying off a celebrity, though... What? Buying off? Such an ugly concept. It's not at all what's going on here. I genuinely want to support you of my own accord. Thing is, as I said, cosmic poems are actually spells, so they need magic to be crafted. I'm only requiring you to cover the cost of enchantment. I won't be making any profit. I mean, I'd like to. I can't pay, though. Sounds reasonable. Okay, let's do it. Meet Yorick. Wait, there's not enough magic here. Sorry, that's everything I got left. Oh no! I didn't come here to rip you off, I swear. I'll cover the rest, and you can pay off the balance whenever's a good time for you. Ah, okay. Thank you. Okay, now, let's compose a cosmic poem! I've heard wonders about your divination. I wonder if we could use it for something avant-garde? Oh, what do you have in mind? Instead of actually writing the poem, let's peek into the future to see how it's going to end up. And we can skip all the pain of actually pondering every single word. Oh, paradoxical cosmic poem. We peek at how it'll look after going through all the process and narrations when you'd actually put that work in. Yes, isn't it beautiful? My atoms shake at the mere thought. I don't know how I feel about this, but I take it, yeah. How do we go about this? Okay, so the cosmic poems are composed of 3 important elements. I'd like you to ask the cards to look into each of them. Also, before we get started, please forget everything you know about human poetry. These are spells unbound by language. In fact, everyone perceives them in their native tongue. So forget about rhyme, metric, and all that bullshit. This is the real deal. Just powerful ideas. Like a hit tweet. What's a tweet? Oh, you're a pre-internet witch, I see. When are you from? I sent in the early 60s from planet Earth's United States. Right, so like graffiti that you read somewhere and find yourself thinking about again and again. Gotcha. When are you from, by the way? Nowhere, no when. Literally. I woke up inside a collapsed star, where space and time stop making sense. I've never been immortal, but I really dig the human vibe. Oh, wow. Is that even possible? Anyway, Cosmic Poems 101. The first and most crucial element is the hook. A conceptual gust that pries open your mind. It readies you to absorb the energy of the poem. Second comes the line. The substance, the development of the idea. And third, and quite critical, there's the sinker. It's what drives everything home. It seals the deal. Reaches for the depths of your soul and delivers the cosmic poem. Are you following? Hook, line, and sinker. Got it.
The idea is to develop a cosmic poem that makes witches connect better with your cause.
Right, so focus on what inspired you to support us while I shuffle my deck. Okay. Your brain is a lighthouse. March in front of a dozen fire-spewing elephants. There's a book about you. It's written by a behemoth. Fuck yeah. I love the behemoth theme. Let's go! There's a book about you. It's written by a behemoth. Whoa! Powerful! You bet it caught my attention. We got a lot of wind going on. Thrive on the light of your lamplight instead of oil, it burns on curiosity. Holding any hammer big in this world, you could crush any truth or dispel any lie. Burst into laughter, for nothing matters. The world scrambled, your mind in pieces, bouncing in a mirror maze. This is a lot. Let's lean into behemoths being a source of illumination, guidance, and camaraderie. I don't want to go for want to go for like force. Even though truth is a good thing, something we value. And I'm not sure I want to go for nihilism, as much as I love the vibe of burst into laughter, for nothing matters, the world scrambled, your mind in pieces, bouncing in a mirror maze. Maybe not the image we want to give for behemoths. Thrive on the light of your lamplight. Instead of oil, it burns on curiosity.
For the first black hole, there's so much meaning engraved in that. This may turn out to be the deepest poem of my career. I didn't even have to actually write it.
Oh boy. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone's mind. That's what happens when you hold two mirrors together. Will you be the guide that'll get us across? Hold the reins. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone else's mind.
Shit. This sinker's a game changer. I love it. Fortuna, this is extremely good. Let me bind everything together in a spell.
Can't wait to listen to it. My mind will be welcoming for this one.
Ready? There's a book about you. It was written by a behemoth. Thrive on the light of your lamplight. Instead of oil, it burns on curiosity. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone else's mind. This is a masterpiece! Are you feeling it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice. This is incredible, Fortuna. You may not be well versed in cosmic poetry, but this is going to be a massive hit, you'll see.
Alright, I'm happy then.
I'm going to start singing it throughout the universe right now.
Yeah, please.
It totally conveys what you're doing here, trust me. I'm out. Good luck with the rest of the race.
Thank you for coming, and for the poem. Oh, they're both back.
Okay, I have something worrying to report. Press has been shamelessly parading Adana's corpse around to gather support. Maybe because they go back way too far, but for some reason the corpse complies with everything Pressa says. It's giving our sisters reason to believe in Pressa's plan of keeping Adana as some sort of mystic guide. We need to do something. Did you welcome the Jade Sculptor's refugee into our coven?
Yeah.
That's a bit complicated in the middle of a race, Fortuna. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote, and they're voting for us, of course. This didn't sit well with the rest of the coven.
Oh, I understand. Well, I had to welcome them in. I couldn't refuse to help them.
Okay, let's rebuild from here.
Huh, well... I think we're probably going to win a good number of the novices back. Oh wow, even some of the warriors left. Explorers are still in our favor. Academics are... Ooh. Well, if Capressa is now our major, our major rival, then we should probably go mudraking on her. I'm back. Great move attacking the Quorum of the Eldest idea. We took voters from both Jasmine and Capressa. We especially picked up supports from novices, explorers, and warriors. Hey, we got him back! I'd like you to challenge Capressa's exile. Gotcha, I'm on it. Hey, hooked you up with someone that could help us. I'd rather have you handle strategy, so come here. I trust you. Her name is Minaka, head of explorers. It's not a real position in the Coven. It's an honorific title she got from the rest of the explorers, which may be even more important than an official designation. More often than not, Minaka roams the outer edges of the known universe, mapping every star and planet. She even developed a shape-shifting orrery that keeps track of any changes to any astral body that the Coven is charting in real time. Just recently, Minaka came back to the Coven because of the elections. If we can get her on our side, we can easily win the confidence of every explorer witch in the Coven. Well, we kind of already have them. But... This is true. So producers and academics are still going to be our biggest hurdles. I came up with a little strat. Want to hear about it? Sure. Of course, tell me. I'm going to extend an open duel to the whole Coven. I'll welcome just about anyone to face me to prove before everyone I'm the strongest witch in our sisterhood. I'm confident I can beat just about anyone in a one-on-one duel. That'll for sure be a star ratings, right? I don't think it'll win us any favors with people that we're currently hurting with. So I trust you, Dahlia. I think it's a little risky. I get your point, but look, this race is not getting any easier. I'm going to do it. Okay. Guess I didn't have a saying since I wrote to it. Dahlia would do it back when she consulted me about the race. Trust me, it'll be good. Well... She did it in your campaign too. I'm sure it went well. I really want to see you, Ania. Like, Junreisha is probably our best foothold for getting in with the groups that currently don't trust us. But I really want to see you, Ania. Yeah, it's more just deciding who I want to do first. Maybe we'll let things go a bit weird with Junreisha, and then we'll have a pick-me-up with Eugenia.
I see you chose the wrong side in the end.
Good day to you too.
It's not just a matter of what to do with Adana's corpse. Dahlia's program is absurdly naive. I totally misread your judgment.
Well, I'm sorry you're not a fan of our plan, but it's the Coven that will decide what kind of community they want to live in.
I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you.
Whoa, coming on strong. You came all this way just to declare war?
Yes.
Super.
To begin with, you can forget about getting any votes from the academics. And then I'll start working on the other factions.
Should we be a bit of a bitch? I kind of want to be a little bit of a bitch. You know, your beloved Donna left me a parting present. She gave me one of her eyes to peek beyond the fabric of reality. That's how I learned your Fate's Master's disc is rigged, and that you're collecting information from every witch in a pinch without their knowledge or consent. I'm sure it'd be a problem for your holistic research if this information became widespread.
What do you want?
Oh, I want absolutely nothing. You just need to do nothing, and your secret will be safe.
Very well. But I'm still voting for Jasmine.
Completely understandable. You can leave now.
See you in Congress.
Absolutely wild exchange. What sparks hardest the energy from my peppers? Maybe a bit spicy, hope you like it. Well... You probably have an in with some of the producers, right? Exciting. I'll go and spread the good word. I believe in you. Who are you? Oh, it's Manaka. Anyway, you anytime. You're so pretty. And so tall.
Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you. You've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried exile would have consumed you. But you not only overcame this unfair punishment, you came out of it full of power.
I'm happy to see you too, Master. Let's stay humble. So I said after all these years, I have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way, right?
Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation.
Oh, I wasn't ready for this. Totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry.
In the beginning, maybe. But I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them.
That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends.
Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly made me question my identity and my purpose.
Master,
today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile.
I don't think I'll ever fully heal from this. It's been too much, Master. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to live through. No one to talk to. Eventually I started to hallucinate. Tried to escape my mind through fiction, substances, even pain, but no matter the stimulus, when in isolation, you grow numb to it all. Memory becomes a mirage, not a single landmark in time to allow you to differentiate one day from another. It's been endless, and at the same time I can barely remember it. The only thing remaining is this damage that I need to figure out how to outlive.
Oh, Fortuna, I am so sorry. Thank you for sharing this with me. I am here for you, and I'm going to help you find your peace, okay?
Thank you.
And what about the behemoth you summoned?
How do you...
Fortuna, it was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course I was going to notice.
You know what? I don't regret using it.
Of course. I'm happy you did. I taught you that spell for a reason. Would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. What do I look like, a Donna?
You knew that I'd eventually summon a behemoth?
I want you to have the option.
The option to break the magical pact?
Yes. You see, laws are just an agreement between members of a community to have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what not. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon.
I hear you. In this case, it saved my life.
I knew that this day would come. At the moment you used the forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I am no longer your master.
I can finally stop feeling like a child. It's only taken me human life and several centuries as a witch.
You tell me what it's like. I'm over a millennium old now, and I've never stopped feeling like a fawn.
You feel like a kid. Master of the elements, Uenia?
The imprint of childhood seems to be inescapable, especially for us witches, for whom death is not a certainty. The only ineludible truth we have is that we've been born.
Well, shit.
Fortuna, I am proud of you.
You're gonna make me cry.
Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor?
Whatever. It's been a difficult couple of centuries.
I know, my friend. I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics?
I want to help create a better universe.
Oh, that's so unlike you.
Hey, what does that mean?
Sorry. I mean, this is good, I think. You've always been so self-centered. Never expected that 200 years alone with yourself would change that.
Guess I finally got sick of myself.
I'm sure it'll pass. Can I help in any way?
Can you vouch for us among the academics?
Gladly.
Thank you so much.
Now, I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the coven. I want to see a new deck, please. No. I want to experience it.
Okay, but first I should warn you about its true nature.
Oh? And what may that be?
Adana's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us, that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown. I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality.
Adana's always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you in your magical development. I could have guided you better should we have known about this earlier.
You taught me perfectly. Plus, I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail.
Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the coven?
Yes, I doomed us all.
I see.
I guess that's in part why I got into politics. Hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck?
Yes.
Oh,
It's my responsibility. I brought you up.
just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what card I'll draw.
Very well.
Okay, deep breaths. What future do you want to alter?
Not the future. If I understood you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right?
Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities. Especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seemed to happen.
I understand. Then, I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson.
Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret? Disappointment?
I did so much thinking when Idana took you away from me. I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. Now you're telling me you have the power to fix that. So, let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retroactively.
Wow. Okay. Focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. Okay, well... You taught me another forbidden spell to siphon magic from any witch who entered my domain. Taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my penance. I would have a meeting magical reserve ready for when I came back. Wow, okay. Siphon magic from any witch. Okay, so these are... So this is... I gain some energy per visitor I get. Or I get a flat stack of them. Well, I do have some allies lined up, and I feel not great about this, but getting energy from your dreams. So you get energy from taking more naps? You taught me another forbidden spell to siphon magic from any witch who visited my domain.
My utter disrespect for the magical pact is starting to show, huh? I don't regret it, though. I just wanted to equip you with the tools to deal with any situation.
I'm nothing but grateful for that.
Have you been using it?
Scarcely. Not since they lifted the ban on visitation, at least. Oh, this is interesting. We just altered the past, but anything that's been observed can't be affected, so that's why I haven't been using the spell. Cards keep the universe coherent, so I guess I can stop worrying about any kind of butterfly effect destroying the present as we know it.
Oh, I already forgot that you just wrote this into our past. It feels so real.
Because it happened. This isn't an illusion. We lived through that day.
Extraordinary. This is very interesting indeed. Are you going to start using the siphon then?
Yes. I feel compelled to do it.
This is your decision? Or the deck's?
Isn't it the same?
Maybe.
Well, we got a lot here, so let's give us a happy memory. Really loved the time you took me camping in one of the beautiful valleys in Deerfolk Realm. One of my fondest memories when you accompanied me to Earth to visit my birthplace, and we ended up having too many cocktails in Barcelona. I remember how your ears went wild the first time I baked you a margarita pizza. Oh no, that's so fucking cute! No! No, I really want to choose that one. I think I might need to. God damn. You chose the memory of building a snow golem and being sad that it melted. Aw. Okay, no. I'm gonna pizza. I'm going to pizza. This is my decision. Oh, I remember how your ears went wild the first time I baked you a margarita pizza.
My ears!
Yeah. It was during the first months of my training. I was getting used to my ascension, and I wanted to do something to thank you for taking me in. I asked you if you liked pizza, and you were like...
What's a pizza?
Exactly. I couldn't believe that in all your years of immortal existence you hadn't heard about pizza at all.
Well, It's not like you've had any knowledge of deerfolk gastronomy.
I know, but by that time I couldn't process existence without pizza. So I went and made you one, the simplest.
As I remember it, my mouth is beginning to water again.
And when you put the first slice in your mouth, your eyes went wide open, and your ears started going up and down uncontrollably.
Now I need pizza. It's been centuries since I had one. Next time I visit you, get ready to make some pizza, Fortuna.
Sure, it's a promise.
This is so strange. I know that you just wrote that with your cards, but I remember it so vividly. So many details. The smells, the temperature, so many sensations.
Yeah. Me too. It's uncanny. Immediately embrace this new reality. It's not an illusion after all. We really lived through that. It actually happened.
This is incredible. Thank you for creating such a valuable memory for us.
Anyway, what do you think about my true talents?
I understand why Donna was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck. But I'm not scared at all, because I knew you. Adana didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Adana had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with your power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Abramar.
Wait, you know Abramar?
Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song, told me many tales about Abramar, but I never got to use the spell myself.
Wait, tell me more about your mentor and Abramar.
My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently they had to dispel Abramar, because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor rarely talked about the incident, because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations. They had to erase their sister out of existence, and chained Abramar back into the forbidden song.
I know Abramar isn't happy about that.
I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry about everything, but what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him?
I like him very much. I owe him my life.
I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anybody.
That extra-dimensional beings are my weak point.
Ha! Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove a very powerful sphere for your creations. The four elements converge there, after all.
Urania's studio. Huh. Wow. Yeah. Thank you. Whoa, this is gonna come in handy, alright. Plus, it's very nice to have a car that represents the place I knew as a witch.
Oh, Fortuna.
Thank you, Urania.
Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child.
Yes. Come back soon. I love her. Building a snow golem and being sad that it melted. Keeping it the whole season, being the first lost as a witch. But yeah, that rolls. I love you, Anya. I love Faye. God, they're good. Yes. Juicebox is industrializing in a deadly fashion with a friend. I'm assuming you're playing Lethal Company then. It's good. Sounds about right. Yeah, I've enjoyed some Lethal Company. It's been a good way to connect with people.
Bad news regarding Jasmine. Apparently, she's been funding a group of academics to research what it'll really entail for our powers if we all devoured Aidana. And wow. I mean, if I wasn't on your team, I'd probably vote for her now. We mustn't give up. Start the counterattack. There's a book about you. It was written by a behemoth. Thrive on the light of your lamplight. Instead of oil, it burns on curiosity. Be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore. Now spawning in everyone else's mind. Wow. You're a cosmic poet now? Collaboration with Banju Marie is making every novice crazy. It's inspiring sisters in every demographic, really. Really? I'm so happy. Great job, Fortuna. And remember, be swift, for this thought is not yours anymore, now spawning in everyone else's mind. Shut up. Fantastic news. Eugenia has been meeting with academics vouching for you. And nepotism is powerful in our sisterhood, apparently. Thank your mentor for me. I've been keeping tabs on Generacious, and she's been known to oppose our party, but after meeting with you, she's withdrawn. What happened? I kind of blackmailed her into it. Come again? Are you nuts? If this gets out, we're gonna be in deep trouble. It won't. I think. Whatever. Good job stopping Generation, I guess.
It's probably fine. Also, Compressit currently has 0 support.
Aha! I knew it! Not a single witch dared to accept my duel. We're gold. I just established myself as the strongest witch in our sisterhood. Let's use this momentum to keep on garnering support.
Well, fuck me. I guess she knows best.
So, we do have all of the novices. We also have most of the academics now as well. We do have all the explorers. Not all the explorers. We do have all the warriors. We have most of the explorers. We can get the rest of them if we want. Most of the oracles and producers are kind of the only ones that are kind of holding out on us. That being said, I am definitely going to pause for now. It saved 3 minutes ago, which I think was when Patrice gave us her updates. I guess we can send one of them out, but I mean, I'd assume it was right after Eugenia. So I'm fine if we need to just read through that summary again, but it was definitely after Eugenia, so I'm fine with that. So, that all being said, we're gonna close off for here. Politics has been surprisingly engaging. I'm still so concerned, but I don't know. It seems like it's going okay. It's going okay. But yeah, thank you to everybody who stopped by. I know it's been a little bit different, and it will still be on Discord on Sunday as we get through some more cassette beasts, which we actually got to a pretty interesting cliffhanger when we left off. So, you know, that'll be fun to get through. But we'll probably be back to normal after that. We're also getting close to the end of Fatal 12 over on Goo's channel, Gurulina Pumpkin on Twitch. That is on Tuesday evenings. No shout out commands here, unfortunately. But yeah, God, we're coming to a climactic point in this game and Fatal 12, and we're at a not like a V climax, but we're at a pretty major point in cassette beast. So I'm super excited about all the streams that I have going on right now. So that all being said, we don't have anyone to raid as would be the case for Discord, but
I very much appreciate everybody who came by, everybody who had to lurk a little bit, everybody who is watching this after the fact, the descendants long past us when we are but a memory, except for YouTube is still there, and you still watch you still watch playthroughs by tiny streamers. But yes, I do post my VODs on YouTube. Did you not know that, Drake? Oh no, I guess I haven't done a good job of promoting it. But yes, these VODs are going to go there too. That's why I'm recording them. But yeah. Well, we don't want to leave anyone out of the development of didn't know if these were going anywhere else. Probably just YouTube eventually. I mean, I'm sure if somebody is like really curious about it, I'll just send them the file if it's not too large, but I don't really know where else I would put it. We're on fucking Dailymotion. So yeah, I'll see you on Nika Nika Doga. No, okay, I'm running out of video sharing sites, so I should stop before the joke becomes even less funny. So I guess it's technically just Nika Nika now. It has been for a while. Fake fan. Thank you for the promotion of my channel. Nothing is edited there. Fair warning. It is just uploads of my VODs for people who are interested in, you know, my personality and the stories that I play through. So, but anyway, I've been trying to sign off for like 5 minutes now, so I'm actually going to sign off. Thank you all for stopping by. I know that it's an additional hurdle to view on Discord instead, but yeah, I've been super into what I've been doing recently, and I can't thank you all enough. So before I get too mushy-gushy, to everyone who has chosen to gaze long into the abyss, know that the abyss gazes back, and we'll be seeing you again very, very soon. Okay, bye. Please no, not this again.